Welcome to Eat by La Travel. Today we are exploring the avocado capital of the world. Welcome to Uruapan, Michoacán.
Uruapan is one of the most important cities in the state of Michoacán due to its economical contributions from industries like the avocado, the limes, and in fact, the state of Michoacán is so rich and diverse in agriculture. Today we're going to be exploring Uruapan with an open mind because honestly a lot of what we've heard when we ask people about Uruapan is the fact that there's a lot of violence, cartel issues, shootings, but we know that there's so much more to Uruapan, so let's explore together.
We don't have any family roots or any connections to Michoacán. A lot of what we know from Michoacán comes from our hometown, Chicago. Michoacán has a big presence in Chicago because of Las Delicias de Michoacán, which is places where they sell ice cream, yogurt.
Which are actually all over the U.S. now, but there's a significant population from people from Michoacán in Chicago, and a lot of them have opened up restaurants, and quite a few of them are named Carnitas Uruapan or
Carnitas Quiroga, and the list goes on. So that's kind of like one of the ways that we've learned and heard about Uruapan.
Mm-hmm.
So since we're in Uruapan, let's check out the carnitas here in Uruapan.
It's a must. Vamos.
When the entire world was hit with the pandemic, what did we do? Well, I can tell you what we did. We watched a lot of Netflix and just hung out at home. One of the coolest series that we saw on Netflix was Las Crónicas del Taco. If you haven't seen it, we highly recommend it. It's kind of what we use while our travels in Mexico to guide us to have good eats, especially good tacos. So we are here today at Las As de Oros de Carnitas here in Uruapan to try the carnitas that were featured on Netflix. We're super excited because our last experience was the birria ones in Aguascalientes and they were out of this world. So we're hoping that these carnitas also live up to the expectations that Netflix set up for us. Come join us and check these carnitas out. I love how they were featured on Netflix, so they gotta make sure they squeeze that Netflix feature on. This guy right here, I know he was featured on it. Oye, canal, tú eres el que saliste en la de Netflix, ¿verdad? Sí. Sí, me acuerdo de ti. Vamos a ver si las carnitas llegan a las expectativas, ¿eh?
Sí, nada más.
Es que ya es tarde, ¿verdad?
Un poquito tarde para la carne, se me acabó la costilla, liga, chamorro, maciza.
Ah, eso es lo que nos pasa por huevones. ¿Qué?
Solamente les quiero ofrecer buche, cuerito y boronitas.
¿A qué hora recomiendas que llegue uno normalmente?
Abrimos 9:30 y hay gente que desde las, ¿qué será? 9 está esperando, haciendo fila.
Vale.
Entonces eso es lo importante, acá llegar un poquito más temprano. Y de hecho,
So what we got is a quarter kilo of surtida, and because we came late, it's about noon. They said come around 9. There's already a line. They're usually more of a mix of different kinds of meats, like the chamorro, the leg, lengua. But today we've got a little bit of the vísceras. So like we got liver, we've got buche, which is the stomach lining. So a little bit of everything today. It's fun because it's full of surprises, and normally I get parts that I wouldn't think to order or that I'd be like kind of too scared to order. I'm usually an adventurous eater, but there are some parts of the pig that I just don't want to think about. So maybe it's a good thing that I got the surtida with parts that I wouldn't normally order because I actually am really enjoying it.
And one of my favorites is buche, so I ordered me an extra taco just to make sure I get a full taco full of buche. We will not have the maciza or any of the strong meat, but one of the cool things from the episode in the Netflix is that they actually sell their carnita meat to another restaurant that's like a 5-star restaurant here in Uruapan, which we will show you later on in this video, so make sure to stay till the end. You gotta make sure you prep the tacos, so they offer pickled carrots, nice salsa de tomate base, tomato base with cilantro, a lot of onion, some limes, and some chiles curtidos, which are also pickled jalapeno peppers.
Ooh.
This taco, I think we might have ordered too much. It would have been good with just one taco each, but let's see.
They are really big tacos.
And they also are very big and tasty tacos. Jesus, this is amazing.
Yeah, explosive flavor, I can tell.
Nice and salty. I think with the chiles curtidos, it gives you a lot of the balance because it's really, really salty meat, the inside of the stomach. So
The acidity.
I love the acidity of the taco, and with the salsita, damn. already. Hell yeah, it lives up to the hype. These tacos are amazing. If I made tacos like this, I would put all the posters of Netflix in my house too. All the Carnitas As de Oro needs to do now is add to their flyer that they were featured on Eat Pilot Travel. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and follow us for more delicious recommendations.
After Carnitas, we wandered around Centro a bit more and we're feeling really grateful to be here in the first week of November. I thought about how long it took us to venture into Michoacan because of the number of people that cautioned us about it. When people have talked to us about Michoacan, it's typically, Michoacan is beautiful, but it's dangerous. We hear more about crime than anything else. See, but what they don't tell you about Uruapan is how friendly the people are, how amazing the food is, and how they have one of the most incredible national parks in all of Mexico. El Parque Nacional Barranca del Cupatizio is named after the river that runs through Uruapan, el Río Cupatizio, which in Purépecha means the singing river. And when we enter the park, you'll see that that is the perfect name for the river. Admission is 30 pesos per person per adults, which I think is super fair for the beautiful park that we're about to see. Wow, check it out. We've still got all the Dia de Muertos decorations up. How lucky we are to be able to enjoy this even a couple days after Dia de Muertos. Today's the 7th, so that means they're probably gonna take them down very soon. The map is right over here that'll tell us where all the things are in the park, but we're not gonna follow a map. We're just gonna see where the routes take us and let the park surprise us. Sound good? Let's do it. Do you hear that? You know how I mentioned that Cupatizio means singing river? You hear it all throughout the park. It's a beautiful feeling to be able to walk through, and you can even close your eyes, except you don't really want to close your eyes because of the cobblestone, you might trip. But if you did close your eyes, you can just hear the water and how peaceful and magical it sounds. I'm loving this already. We take the left or the right path? All right, the left it is. The coolest hidden park in the middle of any urban city I've ever seen. Like, it's a literal patch of jungle in the middle of an urban city. It looks so clean and gorgeous. As we're walking through here, I remember something we read, that this land, before the arrival of the Spanish, was actually a resting place of relaxation for Purépecha leaders to come and just relax and feel at peace with the world. And it wasn't until 1938 that General Lázaro Cárdenas declared this a national park to protect not only the flora and fauna, but the source of water for the city of Uruapan. Random fun facts about the animals here at the national park, like the tlacuache or the opossum. The legend says that this small animal stole fire from the gods to bring down to men on earth using their little tail, and that's why their tail is furless. That's why their tail has no fur. Oh, my heart. Thank you, opossums, for your sacrifice.
This park is a true adventure. It feels like a theme park, and my favorite part is that you want to make sure you don't fall into the lava.
You make that look so easy.
Because they're little. But I wish the whole park was like that. Imagine the whole park having to walk through like cool steps like that.
Well, pretty much. There's like water crevices with water flowing everywhere, so you're not too far off. It is fun to walk through here. Go, go, jump over it, jump over it. Woo! Coming to Uruapan, even to just come to this national park, is absolutely worth it. But of course, there are more reasons.
Beautiful, look at this. Have you ever seen Legends of the Hidden Temple on Nickelodeon? It feels like you're walking in that big mouth is going to go, welcome to Legends of the Hidden Temple. This is exactly what it is, and I love it. All these like water features and water ceilings, water walls.
Hey you, get down from there.
Oh, tell him to get down from there.
I got you, didn't I? I didn't get to see. He really did that. I think in just about every national park in Mexico or anywhere there's waterfalls, there's always got to be a water fountain. I feel like such a mess. I did it. Well, while I dry up, it's worth pointing out the mural behind me over this fountain, painted by an artist from Uruapan known as Mapeco in 1969. So it's already starting to decay, but really it's a beautiful mural. The artist wanted to represent the diversity of rural and indigenous Mexico, which I think is beautiful.
The Purépechas were well organized, and according to history, they were pretty crazy when it came to war. So the Aztecs, the Mexicas, were actually not able to conquer the Purépechas. So that might actually work in Jenny's favor. She might not get Moctezuma's revenge from this water. And there's only one way to find out in our next vlog. So make sure to like, subscribe, and follow along to see if Jenny gets the Moctezuma's revenge.
And this one here I think has to be my favorite one of all. It's called Puente Uriata, which in Purépecha means sol or sun. It's the first one to receive the rays of the sun in the morning. You can see all the way up there. It still gets some sunlight, and it comes all the way down to Puente El Tornillo. All I need is a giant hammer to like hammer that all the way in.
Right here is the natural spring of Cupatizio, called La Rodilla del Diablo, which marks the start of the river Cupatizio. There's a really cool legend here that says that in 1533, there was a huge drought of water in Uruapan, and the priest that came, very convenient, he came and threw a bunch of holy water, and then the devil was actually living right there. And then when the devil comes out of the spring, he actually falls and trips, and his lead lands right there, and that's why it's called La Rodilla del Diablo. Y dicen que no dejó los cuernos porque el diablo todavía no estaba casado.
This park was amazing. I could go every single day for a walk, a run, maybe just a relaxing
I don't know
walk.
about a run. You would trip easily in those cobblestones.
And then I'll be the next legend, right? La Rodilla de Jenny. Okay, maybe not. As clumsy as I am, probably shouldn't. But all that walking did make me thirsty, and there's a spot over here that Adam and Heidi recommended from the Country Collector. So shout out to them for putting this restaurant on our bucket list. I'm really excited because they've got avocado themed everything, and I'm a huge fan of aguacate. Aguacate is my favorite fruit and vegetable, because for me it counts as both. This menu looks awesome. We've even got little avocado symbols to let you know just how much avocado there is. Like this aguachile de aguacate, gelatina de mezcal has one avocado. The aguacates has two, so that means there's more avocado in that one. Just about every item here has an avocado symbol, almost. Oh man, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Beer, for sure. So I got me an aguacate beer. I want to pour it into a cup. I normally don't drink out of a glass. I normally do a direct deposit straight to the heart. But I wanted to see if it's green or not. Ooh, smooth.
It's not green.
It's not green, for sure. It smells like an ale. A Kolsch style beer with 5% alcohol. It's very refreshing. I'm going to be very honest with you. It doesn't taste like aguacate at all much. It's just kind of creamy. You know, aguacate gives it that creamy content, like creamy, but it's good. It's really refreshing, especially after a long hike. Salud. Now let's try this one. Man, this one you can tell the consistency. It jiggles like my fat. Oh my God. This one tastes like aguacate, and it tastes like lime. It's citrusy. Oh my God. Damn, I'm willing to come to Uruapan just for this.
Yeah.
Jesus.
La Casa del Aguacate. I had to try the avocado margarita with the sound of the waterfalls overlooking the trout farm. Our ceviche de trucha is on its way, but in the meantime, cheers. Thanks, babe. Oh God. Oh my God, that is heavenly. Oh, there's no way that this is that good. I don't think I can ever have a plain margarita ever again. No way, this is so good. I want to raise this glass to our Patreon members. Thanks to you, we're able to continue these adventures and share them with you. So thank you so much from the bottom de nuestros corazones. And if you'd like to join our Patreon community, you can do so at the link below. Salud.
We came here to Cocina M because of Netflix. I know, a little basic, but we saw that they had a carnitas special on Taco Chronicles. And they buy these carnitas from the street, and what was special about it is that we love dumplings so much that we had to come check them out. Camote puree, sweet potato puree, and the carnitas, dumplings are stuffed with carnitas here from Las As de Carnitas from Uruapan. And on top of it, they put a tamarindo sauce. Wow, the taste is explosive. So the waiter comes out. We love the dumplings, right? The waiter comes out and he's like, yeah, these are really famous. I think they came out on Netflix and a Netflix series. And we're like, oh, really? Huh?
I had no idea.
No idea.